So... Just no map. Okay, so before anything, we have 8 currently, so we should probably do a few things here. Let's check Warrior. What do we still have to do here? We only have 2 things left, Resonator Blast Plus and Resonator Damage. We don't do those a lot, so maybe not, like, prioritize that. We still have quite a few things in Hunter, it looks like. That's for the Bolt Blaster. That gives a good spread. That could be good against a number of enemies. Heavy Weapon Plus. Valor Surge. We have that knockdown shot with the Hunter Bow. For a special arrow that does no damage but can stagger and knock down a machine. Oh. Okay. Heavy Weapon Plus. This is 5. In terms of Survivor, we still have Bouncing Bomb with the Blast Sling. Burst Dodge with the Blast Sling. Shredder Mine. I don't use the Shredder Gauntlet a lot. We're definitely going to have to use that again at some point, I feel like. At least to continue to try it out some more. But it's definitely something I use the least. We can upgrade this a little more. But I don't use Stealth Stalker enough, I feel. Recover weapon stamina additional. Yeah, I use Silent Strike enough. Let's do that for sure. Because that's something I do actively use. Machine Master, don't really do that enough to make it worthwhile. Armor defense. Yeah, this is stuff I feel like I'm just not going to do enough of to make it really worthwhile. Oh, but that seems so good. Chain Burst? Damage chains from one enemy to another within 15 meters and boosts knockdown power. Why is that locked up in here? That's such a useful ability. I don't want to have to get everything in there just to get that, though. You know what I mean? It just seems that's such a useful thing that's locked behind something that I'm not going to really typically use. What's this one? Power shots? This would be good because this does tend to be what I use a lot. Like the types of weapons I use a lot, so that's good. So we get extra power shots each time. Range damage increases. And we go from concentration return per hit, which upgrades from 15 to 25. And the power shots do not use up ammo, which is amazing. Oh, is that what's already equipped? Oh, yeah, it must be. So I equipped that. Okay, so that has the green ring. So the green ring is what, yeah. Power shots is definitely what I want, then. Wait, how do I use this again? Hold on. Do I press R1 from here? No. That is to load extra arrows. Ah, here we go. I bring up this and then press R1. Okay. Anyway, so from here... floor down. There we go. I want to head back towards the camp, right? So that's this way? Yeah, basically. Anyway, whee!
Careful!
I think this is it right down here. Yeah. There's a drone. Uh... Hmm. I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
There you are. Did your excursion?
Hi there.
What just?
Okay.
Hey, Lolly!
That was fun.
Did you make it?
Sure did.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
Yeah. Okay, so that just happens when you land. Okay, so she's going back to the base. Just let's get these marked or unmarked real quick. I get new stuff all the time, and it's like... I feel like it doesn't need to tell me every time, you know? There we go. Yeah, I know I have a skill point still. And these were the few data points I found. There we go. So, it automatically went back to Gemini. Let's see what other stuff we have. So this is Jataka Scalding Spear. That could be a number of things. Right now, all of these just give, like, the experience and skill points, which isn't bad. I'm just wondering, like, is this, like, really necessary right now? Because it's like, with this one, for example, Drowned Hopes. It's like, you go through all, like, search the ruins for all these security consoles, and it's like, your rewards for this are experience and skill points. It's like, yay? Now, this one I'm interested in, though, because this is about Katalo's new arm. So I think we might do that one. We're level 43, so we're definitely fine with the level. Because this one, like, I love Katalo. And going to, like, I've been, like, enjoying helping him get his new arm figured out. Oh, and we actually have a campfire really close to here. Cool. Oh, I didn't get more... Ah, damn it. I didn't get more of those. I'm running low right now because I used up a bunch of them when getting those materials before. The animal materials to upgrade my pouches and everything. Wrong button. Oh. They're involved in a fight. Well, I'm not interested. I do not care about your fight.
Pretty sure this is where Kotalo wanted us to test his new arm.
Yeah, well,
What he has in mind, though.
let's do it.
Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited for this. I love...
Thank you for waiting.
I love,
Now
like,
you can tell me what we're
cool
doing
prosthetic arms.
Not
Like, it's
just
just
yet.
such a cool concept.
Follow me, please.
In any piece of media. One of the big things I go for a lot, like, as
Someone's
an
being
example, is
awfully
Ruby,
mysterious.
the web series.
You took your sweet time
with,
telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark.
One of the main characters, Yang
Consider
Xiaolong.
this my revenge.
Fair enough.
It's just like, this is my this is definitely something I love seeing.
This is
Oh,
it.
okay.
What am I looking at?
Because it's really cool to
Oh,
see
you'll
these
see.
characters, like, kind of take back
Come.
their capability and really, like, showcase this. And that's not to say that people who have missing limbs are not capable. It's really cool seeing these characters, like, showcase their capability again by just... I'm wording this terribly, and I apologize. I'm really not trying to sound like offensive here in any way. It's just, unfortunately, I can't figure out how to phrase this. Because again, I want to make it very clear. If you have missing limbs or whatever, if you're in a wheelchair, and no matter like what kind of like issues you have in terms of mobility or being handicapped, having any kind of issues like that, you are still just as capable. You're still just as worthy of respect. I want to make that very clear. As someone who has mental disabilities myself, I kind of should vouch for that kind of thing. Excuse me. And I know mental disabilities and physical disabilities are different, but, you know, still. I'm not going to look down on physical disabilities either, because that's fucked up and stupid. I support and value everyone, no matter what, and that's the point I'm trying to get at. But I like seeing these people be able to like either craft or find their or earn or whatever a new like capability through this. They're able to make the best of a bad situation and move forward in a way that strengthens them. Again, I bring up Ruby, I bring up Yang Xiaolong, and how like she had this big arc about like how she had to like learn to move on after losing her arm and going through this insane depression and PTSD because of it, which is entirely valid and understandable. And she only went to using the arm after she received it. She only started using it once she was fully ready, once she was comfortable with doing so. It actually made a very big point of, like, when she first got it, she was not ready for it. And it really handled this storyline well, and it showed that once she did start using it, she accepted it as a new part of herself. And it made clear that she had lost her arm and that was never truly coming back, not in the same way. Even with this prosthetic, it was never going to fully and rightly replace what she had lost. The show actually does an amazing job at depicting all this, better than I probably could, with my really terrible way of expressing things, because, you know, I'm not good at that, clearly. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this because this, like, I love this kind of stuff. Also, just, like, you know, really badass, like, prosthetics are just really fucking cool. Anyway.
Alright, talk to me, Katalo.
I wish to...
I want to try something. Okay. So I can kind of do, photo mode of a cutscene? Yeah, I can. I can't do, like, any changing of, like, the angle or whatnot. But I can change, like, face paint and stuff and do things like that. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever actually tried to do
Test
that
the
before.
arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time.
Okay, we have a
I feel
hellhound or
this
whatever
guy
they're
climb.
called.
But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. How does he get it to move, I wonder? Oh, he looks so happy. Oh, it's so adorable.
After you.
Because, usually with, like, I don't know a lot about prosthetics and, like, how they exactly work, but doesn't it have to, like, connect to your nerves or something or like that? In order... Because just attaching something won't allow it to move. Just putting it on your body won't allow it to move. Like, I don't... This is a weird example. This remote here, if I just put it on my arm, if I strapped it to my arm, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. I wouldn't be able to move it. It would have to be connected to me. And so with a prosthetic arm, it usually does have to be connected to nerves or something like that, right? And I mean, he's tough. If whatever he did there was able to connect it, sure. But from what we saw, he just slipped it on like a glove or something. Also, like, would they even have the technology in this kind of world to be able to make something like this? I mean, yeah, I mean, they were using knowledge and technology of the past and everything through Gaia's data and information and all. I don't know, maybe there was like some... Oh, maybe it's done through the focus. That would be interesting. Like, it's like almost Wi-Fi, like mental linked and all. That would be interesting. Because the thing is, obviously, when the world ended, everything was like far into the future. So I'm wondering if maybe it works because of like, they're using the technology that, like, obviously in real life we don't have yet. And that's how it's able to work without being, like, connected to nerves or anything. Because, like, even, like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is another amazing example of a character who has prosthetic limbs. Edward Elric, whenever he has to get, like, his arm repaired and, like, get a new arm attached to him, it has to connect to the nerves. And it hurts like hell every time he does it. But that's what allows him to move his automail arm. So I'm wondering if it is like a future technology, and if it is connected to like the focus, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Either way, it's really cool, and it's a great design. I love the design of it. Okay.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Hold on. Hold on, I need to scan you. Yeah, Scorcher is Frost. Yeah, I assumed Frost was probably going to be... I actually thought, like, Purge Water might have worked, too. So let's get our Frost Bolts out. Get that loaded up. And let's fuck a bitch up!
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Hi.
I would need to fly to find out what happened to Eureka.
Well, why are you narrating at the moment, Aloy? What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I forgot it doesn't entirely pause. We're okay, we're okay.
Watch it! The wounded beast only fights harder!
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're good.
You're not the only one with steel!
Hold on, I'm stripping it for you. Kick ass, Katalo, you got this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Owie. Let's go back to Frost. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Take these. Do you need ammunition?
That's not my problem right now.
I'm not letting this one go.
Ah, Jesus, fuck. What the fuck?
Fine.
Okay. Where's the bitch? God damn it. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you.
Not yet.
Oh, that helps.
Still fighting. Cut them to pieces!
Oh, thank God. Okay. That was getting tough. Nice. Just rips out its heart.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Oh yeah, I would say so.
Agreed.
You don't have to remove it.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame.
Okay.
Anything else feels... wrong.
Huh.
Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it,
Okay.
but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
Good for you, dude.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
No, I love
You
that.
have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
See, because that's making a point that I was trying to make
Be with you,
before and
Aloy.
kind of failing. But he is still just as capable without it. And I like what he said there, because it kind of echoes what I was, like, mentioning is said in Ruby. Like, this is who he is now. This is who he's going to be now. That's not going to change. The arm, like, feels, like, off to him at times, because it's, like you said, kind of a disguise. It's faking it. It's pretending that that's not who he is anymore. Or not who he is going to be. You know what I mean. So I really like that. I love Katalo. He's amazing. From here... I think we'll save up for the knockdown shot. Okay, so... next quest to focus on. We could do one more and get the knockdown shot, or we could just, like, move on. There are these errands as well. Let me see where this, like, has... it's just... it doesn't mark anything. Okay. So we just have to, like, figure out exactly where to go with all of those. And we're up here right now. Maybe we should just do Gemini right now. I mean, no real harm in it, right? But before we do, which looks like we just... yeah, we have to go talk to Gaia. I do want to upgrade a couple things real quick. I want to change our look. Probably our face paint too. Would Scalding Spear be a good place to do it? I need to get some more shit as well. There is a dyer and a face painter here, so this actually might be a great place for this. I need to get some more fast travel packs, and we could do that here. Okay, so first things first, I need to find you. Nope. Every time, I just keep doing it.
Good to see you, warrior. Was a real
Okay, so...
Hey,
I don't need the workbench. I do need you, though. So let us bring ourselves up to maybe 25. That's 575 metal shards. Yeah, that's fine. We need blast paste. I'm taking as much as we can carry. Metal bones we could use, always use those as well. Let us sell a couple things real quick. Obviously, we have plenty of valuables to sell. And that gets us back quite a bit. But I was also thinking of selling coils and weaves, because there's a lot of these we're not using. Let's be honest. Sorting by value, by rarity, by bulk, by type. Okay, so we have coils first. I'm not really using the adhesive one, so I can sell that. Burning enemy damage. I'll keep that. Keep component tear. Keep concentration. High ground damage, I don't think that's reliable enough for how I tend to play, so that's I'll keep that. Purge water, I'll get rid of a regular purge water. Keep the purge water and frost. We have 1 reload speed, shocked enemy damage. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so we have a couple acids here. I'll get rid of the 9. Keep the 12. Agility damage? No. That's not important. Berserk is not important. Close range damage, I do tend to do that a lot. Crit damage is fine. Draw speed, we haven't really had much issue with that. Outside of, like, the, what are they called? The tear arrows, the component tear arrows. Like, that's the only ones we really have issue with draw speed. But those are, like, purposefully slow draw. Like, that's the intent of them because they're so powerful. Explosive, fire, frost. Let's get rid of the 9 frost. Another high ground, impact, melee follow-up. Overdraw. Reload speed. Shock we'll get rid of. Acid we'll get rid of. Adhesive we'll get rid of. Crit chance we'll keep. We'll keep that. Oh, wait. What was the... That was 10. These are 6. Okay, get rid of that. Fire 7 is not that great. Frost 7, not that great. Impact 6. These are weak ones, so... Knockdown 7. Overdraw 7. We have 9 of those. Shock 7. And Tear 6. Okay. So now we're on to Weaves. Fire Defense 15 is pretty good. Fire and Frost 7. Fire and Shock. Fire and Purge Water. Plasma 14. Anything below a 10, I think I'm willing to get rid of at this point. Just because at that point, I don't feel like it's worth it at this point in the game. Because it's like we need the higher numbers right now. So anything below a 10 feels like it's just not going to be enough. Plus, this opens up a lot more space that we didn't really have at the moment. So that helps too. Plus 4%. 5. Yeah, see, these are like so weak. They're just not going to do enough to make a difference. Is there anything lower than 10 here? I think I got rid of everything lower than 10, but always good to check. Oh, there's the crit chance. Yeah, get rid of those too. Okay. And then, I don't think I'm going to sell any outfits or weapons at the moment. I think we're pretty good on money. So what other kind of weapons do you have, though? Slicing Hunter Bow, Purge Water Hunter Bow, Frostbite Warrior Bow, Melee Warrior Bow. Extra range damage after a successful. Huh. So I would have to. So you do a melee attack, get away somehow, and then do a. I don't know. That feels like that would be difficult to like make work. Siege Blast Sling is specifically for like range. Damage over time. Anchor Rope Caster, I don't really use those. This is just Plasma and Advanced Bolts. But the Advanced Bolts deal extra damage when firing down on enemies from higher ground. Again, not really something I'm going to be doing a lot. We have Shock with this one. And it's fast firing. Shredder Gauntlets are acid. Okay. Vanguard Hunter Bow. Death Rattle Warrior Bow. Short range, powerful shots when overdrawn can be upgraded. I mean, obviously. Corrosive Blast Sling. I think we're good for now. There's some interesting ones there, but I think we're good for now. Okay. Let's check this real quick. Restock there. And after that, we need to head to... probably the face painter next, then. Oop. Hold on.
Keep an eye on your surroundings.
Oh, come to think of it.
Be always vigilant.
So, I could... This is yours.
Right here? Or at the bottom here?
We share the same.
I should be looking like... Yeah, you.
May your blade strike.
Do you have new face paints or something? Because you, like, had a marking on you. Oh, Dragoon, I think, is new. Okay, before we do that, let's change into the next outfit we want, in terms of visuals, at least. So, apply look. Because we... Wait, are we supposed to be using... No, what? Hold on. First off, this is what's supposed to be equipped. Right? Yeah. Why was the Dragoon equipped? I know I bought this, but... I think I accidentally equipped it. Carja Trader. I need one that's gonna be like good to represent, so I think the Tanakh Dragoon might be good for that. Tanakh Skirmisher is not bad either. Or the Carja Trader for like what I'm kind of going for at the moment. But I think this will work. So now let's get the face paint. We need a good face paint that'll work for this look. Banuk Aspirant's not too bad. The Utaru ones just aren't going to be right for this. Carja Watcher kind of works. So Tanakh Dragoon obviously like works with this. It's it is like the right one for this. So I'm kind of leaning towards just going for that. Okay.
May your blade be sharp.
So now we have to go to the dyer, who should be like right over here.
You should see her spear in action. Hey, it's Hikaru's champion.
You have a thing on you, do you? Does that mean you have new stuff? Taru Thresher. And I think all of this was already there. Unless you have new coils and weaves. But, ah. Yeah, that's right. The dyer is, like, below here, right? Hi there. I've come for your dyes. Okay, so Dragoon. This actually has a few dyes to it. Nightblood. Just go black, basically. It says they're supposed to be like reds and blues, and you can... Well, reds and yellows, and you can kind of see maybe a little bit. Okay. Revenge. I almost kind of like just prefer the regular, you know? But I also kind of want to see some others here. Tanakh Marshall. The colors don't change that much on that one. What was one of the other new ones I got? It was... Wasn't it? Yeah, Oseram Forrester. Well, that's pretty cool. Change the color of that real quick. Karja Trader. Sure. Yeah, I like the Mount Sunrise on you. Yeah, I was using the Karja Blazon for a while. I really need to, like, find more dyes. But I think for now, the Dragoon... with just no dyes is fine.
The craft of the Tanakh.
Okay, so... we looked at all of that. I think we're pretty much good then.
Awaits you here.
Unless we think there's going to be something somewhere else we could check. Like maybe down here. I'll check this real quick, but I don't think there was a lot down here to check.
Honor and strength.
But we can give it a shot. I always do it. I always do it every time.
You're far from proudly up. You may pass, ally.
You fought Regala, and so you're welcome.
Stand strong.
Did the enemy give you any?
I'll check out the Stitcher real quick. I think I've checked this out before and everything, but nothing wrong with giving it another view every so often. Yeah, we got a couple outfits in here we have not gotten yet. You know, I could grab that. I'm not gonna wear it. And you know, I'm gonna actually buckle down and buy this as well.
It'll take a fast, strong blade to cut you now.
And so from here... Yeah, the problem is a lot of stuff here is like prizes for the arena, which unfortunately are like excessively expensive. And just like unreasonably so. To where it's like you have to like play in the arena like for hours
do
on
for you,
end to be
Aloy?
able to afford anything.
Oh,
No problem.
Oh, I guess I have not found any more tags. But like there's like cool stuff in here. Like Deathseeker's Shadow and everything. Forge Fall. The Blast Forge. Like these seem like really good. But like 80 arena medals? And you only get like 5 at a time? And then hunting medals, it's like you have to go to hunting grounds and those are difficult. Karja Stalker Elite would be really cool to get, but that's 54 arena medals for any of these? Thing is, it would be entirely aesthetic because none of these I don't think I would actually like wear based on what they give. But like this, I would like probably use as an aesthetic thing. Probably be willing to use like all of them aesthetically.
Earn more medals and the reward.
well, I guess safe travel.
And I hope I'm there to watch.
Okay, so it kind of really sucks that like over here at Legacy's Landfall you can't get like Quen outfits and stuff. Because it's like I feel like that would be like really cool to be able to get. I think the last place I'll check before we continue on will be Thornmarsh. Because I don't think I've been here for a while. But this will be the last place we check for stuff, and then we'll continue on. All that's here is... there is face paints and the Stitcher, so... I'm gonna check that real quick. I did it again. I did it again. At least I'm consistently stupid.
If only my blade could have earned honor.
I think I might head over to the hunting grounds later. You in?
Sure. Might as well.
Well, that's the dyer.
Always be vigilant.
Oh no, this is the face painter. All the face paints are going to be the same, because it's just whatever I have unlocked.
Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the grove.
And you're... Okay.
You'll want to talk to me, champion. I assure you.
Well, if it would let me. Yeah, then there's like stuff like this, which I unfortunately look just too much like other armors. This is definitely, again, these are armors that are more about like what they do for you than the aesthetic. And neither of them really help me for what I try to do. Now, see, that would be good to knock Marauder. I only have one Frostclaw circulator, though. I'm going to grab it anyway.
We can trade later.
I don't think I'm going to use it, like, right away, but still. Just having it on hand sounds like a smart idea.
You have eyes.
The rebels were saying that the cool, but they'll strike twice.
Hi there.
This is your opportunity.
And these are all going to be the same, too, because you have to, like, get the dies, right? You have to, like, find them or, like, earn them or something. Where's our new stuff, though? Recon. No, that we had that. Skirmisher, Marauder. Marauder was one of them. Sure, let's do that. Lowland Stalker. Karja Shadow. Is that it? Were you a new one? I think you were a new one. Either way. Okay.
To buy fine goods, Outlander.
So, with that being said, let's go back to our base. Which is way back here. And we will get our main quest here started.